Welcome back to the Hill. Back to school season, as you might know, is upon us. Kids returning to class. There is, though, more evidence that they have a bit of ground to make up. The recent national report card finds a dramatic drop for 13-year-olds. Average scores show reading is down 4 points, while math drops more than double that, 9 points. Arne Duncan is the former education secretary in the Obama administration, and he joins us now. Arne, it is great to talk to you. Thanks for being here on the Hill on NewsNation. You have called this a national emergency. Explain.
I think it's so desperately important when we have literally millions of kids who are very, very far behind, and millions were behind before the pandemic, but that gap has gotten even wider, and the kids that were the furthest behind already fell even further behind. As a nation, we can't afford to have a lost generation of children. So this has to be an all-hands-on-deck approach, extra tutoring, extra time, summer school, after school, longer days, Saturday. Our children need to get the help they need now to catch up and be on track to graduate from high school and pursue their dreams, whether it's a four-year university, two-year community college, trade, technical, or vocational training.
Yeah, you talk about underperforming students. The numbers show that students who needed the help the most fell behind the most. Students at the 10th and 25th percentiles fell by 14 and 12 points. You know, I remember when all of this was going on, Arne, and there were lots of questions and concerns about the teachers' unions and whether or not they went too far in potentially keeping kids out of class. Did the teachers' unions, Arne, fail us and fail the children during COVID?
Well, you saw different school districts in different states stay out different amounts of time. What I've seen is universally across the nation, our children are behind. So for me, it's not about pointing fingers and looking backwards. It's about going forward and getting the kids the help that they need. And again, the kids who need the most help were already the ones that were furthest behind.
But should someone be held accountable? I mean, at least as we look back and try to figure out what happened. I mean, you got to say, some people didn't handle this properly.
Well, I guess honestly, what I think who needs to be held accountable is all of us right now to help kids catch up. It doesn't help the kid catch up to point fingers and sort of try and figure out what happened in the past. What we can do is give millions of kids the tutoring, the extra support, the extra help in math and reading, and we have to empower parents. We need to be very honest with parents, which we're often not, and let them know exactly where their students are. If they're doing great, but if they're not, let's be honest and partner with parents and help us help their children to catch up.
You went to Harvard, and I heard you played a little basketball there during your time, played professionally as well. There's a lot going on right now, Arne, with college sports. Here was a headline in the Washington Examiner just a couple days ago, quote, "It's time for Congress to end college football conference expansion." Pac-12, one of the biggest conferences, essentially going dead just in the recent days here. And folks are wondering what's going to happen with their college football and happen with their universities. You think Congress gets involved? And do you think they should?
Well, I co-chair the Knight Commission on Intercollegiate Athletics, so this is something that I think about a lot and have a lot of passion for. And what I hate is just the economics, the TV contracts, specifically football contracts, are driving all this movement. And so you have schools that are on the West Coast joining conferences in the East Coast and Midwest, and this is all just about football and football revenue. And it's nothing about what's good for student athletes. And I just think about the students on the swim team and the golf team and the field hockey team and the lacrosse team and the amount of time they're going to be traveling. And it is in no one's best interest. And so what I've been very clear in advocating for, I don't think Congress is in any position to fix anything right now. I think those major Power 5 conferences should just break off college football and make its own separate thing. Let's be honest, let's call it professional.
So let me ask you, because this is a question I've been thinking about. Why do you need the NCAA, Arne?
Well, I think the NCAA, unfortunately, has become pretty irrelevant. It's a very fair question, something I've grappled with and continue to grapple with. But for, again, those football, Power 5 conferences, those players are making many hundreds of thousands of dollars in NIL. I don't know how much they're going to class and not going to class. But let's just call it, professional or semi-professional. Let's just break it off and then let the vast majority, the 95% of college athletes that are actually true student athletes that are going to class and graduating, and was not all just about the economics of universities and coaches getting rich. Let them continue to do that.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.